What's up guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'll be flying this Airbus A350 from Philadelphia over to London Heathrow, so that'll be about a 6.5 hour flight over the water. So hopefully y'all enjoy the flight as much as I will, of course. And we're going to get into our briefing and get into the airplane. Start powering up systems, getting it ready for flight. And our passengers are on board, of course. Paid for the flight. Alright. Might be a little bit loud in the background. A lot of traffic in Philadelphia and St. Engines. Interesting. Hardly ever encounter that much traffic in St. Engines. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over briefing. Let's go over it. Alright, here's our flight number. That will be Flight 66, British Airways. On the radios, we will say Speedbird 66 and Heavy, since we are flying a 350-10. Boston next will be 16, and we are initially cruising up to 370, and then we have 2 steps along the way. I'll probably go straight up to 390 since we are traveling eastbound. Anyway, onto our routes. Expect 27 left, and of course vectors onto our route since we have no standard departure out of Philadelphia. Oh, and also let me not forget the fuel. Next expect 44,000. 44,000. Those are our weights. We expect 369 passengers. And an estimated takeoff weights of 241.3. Here's our payload, almost 40,000 kilos. See how it looks. Pretty good. Alright. Just have stormy clouds at 13,000 and 26,000, so they encounter a little bit of turbulence. I wouldn't say too much turbulence, so I might just keep the seatbelt signs on a little bit longer so we get to about 30,000 feet instead of 10,000. And looking at our destination, the weather is a little bit calmer and a little bit cooler as well. No significant change either. And our alternates, they also look pretty good as far as the weather, in case we have to divert, but I wouldn't see a real reason why we should need to. So you can expect Heathrow 99%. It's our destination. Alright, oh, one more thing. Let's not forget our maps, our information on the maps. We're not going to be expecting too much turbulence along the way. Well, we do have mild number 2 and number 1 that is up to 380, but depending on the performance of the airplane, which we can monitor on the econ page, I do want to consider stepping up to flight level 390 as soon as we can, since I am seeing that to make our passengers a little bit more comfortable during the flights. We are taking track whiskey. And that's what we're expecting for our flight today. So maybe mildly bumpy along the way, but still a pretty smooth flight. All right, it's a lot quieter in the cockpits. Get our batteries on. All right. Oh, parking brake is set. Start switches are off. Perfect. All right, let's get our externals running. Love those mechanical clicking sounds. Honestly. Some lighting on here. We don't need that. Maybe after departure, we have to re-push back. I will turn that light on when I would see a reason to turn it on. Alright, so our systems are ready. We first get the AP running, just because of our temperature. It is a little bit hot in Philadelphia right now. So we monitor the APU on our MFD. There we go. And we're getting that started up. Should start up rather quickly. And at this point, let's get the fuel on board.
This parking is too small for
Oh, shut up.
refueling truck is on its way.
Alright, while all of this is happening in the background, we can go ahead and start working on our FMC. We have the active data right now, the current data. That will be 2602 as we are recording. Go to our init page, and we can uplink our information. Definitely won't take long. All right, there we go. And now we can insert it. Beautiful. All right.
Fuel truck is in position.
From SimBrief. Perfect. Also over here, I'll go ahead and consider getting our A cards working, and so we can request our PDC in here instead of by voice if it decides to work today. Only if that's alright. It will be JFK. Oh no, it's not working for over there. Well, not JFK, but New York Center. That is the ICAO for New York Center. Kenzie. So let's go ahead and punch that in. All right. Oh, well, I forgot to do anyway. Let's go ahead and align them at this point. Oh yeah, turn the ground recorder on. Lights as required over here. We can get the emergency exit light armed. And the APU shall be available at this point. Yep, and we see it over here. Let's get on the bleed so we can run the air conditioning. I should have fire tested it. Should have squib tested it first. I forgot to do that. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Reset my position. Does not want to let me reach it. It's the camera. Alright, sterilely squib tests everything at once. Convenient. Alright. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's start boarding passengers. Aircraft actually does fit in his gates. West boarding. Alright, so alignment is in progress. See if that wants to work now. Or it still lets you request clearance anyway. No pushback tug, please.
Pilot's boarding started.
Long flight, so let's board our crew and pilots. Backup crew. We're at standoff for 19. I'm gonna warp myself over here into the first officer seats. See if we can do that.
Crew boarding started.
Guess not, but this view works as well. Alpha 19. For our ATIS today, we have, let's see, on 133.4, Philadelphia ATIS. Yes, we don't have anything. Quite unfortunate. But then our altimeter is 2970. Our ATIS is not speaking at all. Oh wait, oh, that's why.
00.
That's word.
Scattered at 9,000. Broken
Thought
at
I had that
13.
on already.
13,000.
We have X-ray.
Temperature 24. Dew point 14. Altimeter 2970. Density altitude 1300 feet.
We have X-ray.
Data link CPDLC may experience degraded performance during peak hours. Advise on
Transfer the
initial contact.
mailbox,
You have information
and
X-ray.
we can send it from there. Be able to send it from
Philadelphia
there.
International Airport. Information X-ray.
Perfect.
2254 Zulu. Arriving runways 26, 27 right, 17. Departing runways 27 left, 17. Wind 180 at 10. Visibility 10. View at 4500. Scattered at 9000. Broken at 13. 13,000. Temperature 24. Dew point 14. Altimeter 2970. Density altitude 1300 feet.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard this British Airways Flight 66, taking you from Philadelphia to London.
Alright, we have a clearance.
We kindly ask you to
Shows
take your
a
seats
random.
according to your boarding passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under
Alright,
the seats
so
in
we
front
have a
of you.
clearance.
If you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member
We're
of our
taking
delightful
it.
crew. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing British Airways and enjoy your journey.
Alright,
Gracias.
departure clearance. Request being processed. Okay. We get it yet? Stand by, I have no response in 2 minutes. Well, we'll wait for them to get the clearance. Alarm does not stop ringing. Notification, even though we have it. Alright, flight plan is in there. Get our runways. Departure. What can we expect anyway? Guess I'll print it. Then clear it. Yep. See what we have over here on paper. Still nothing. Okay. Oh, we have it now. Oh. Clear to Heathrow. Request maintain 5,000 on departure. Departure frequency 123.6. Squawk 5361. Expect 27 left. Will come. We're taking that. So let's print it. And we can put it over here. Perfect. All right, 27 left. No Sid. Well, I guess I can choose Philly for this vectors. It's not really a Sid. Can enter that. Call it a day. Two 7 left again for Heathrow, London Heathrow. All right, gonna start first. Will be Zurich, 1 hotel. Novius, we don't need that. Alright, flight plan is completely entered. Got our fuel and load. We don't have our final load sheet yet, so see if that comes up in the messages. Let's have our prelim load sheets. We can wait on that anyway. We can wait on that. Go to our surveillance page. Squawk is 5361. But we can also take from our prelim load sheet. Let me look at it. It's what's expected. Block fuel. We can find fuel on here. Could be there somewhere. Alright, our zero fuel weight's 197.7. If it changes, again, go ahead and make those edits. Thought I hit enter. There we go. Center of gravity 2604. I'm sorry, it's 26.4. Thought I was entering that. What's going on here? Should still be loading bags, so I'll just take a look. We're back into the flight deck. Real quick look. Yep. Exactly what's going on. Alright. Oh wait, oh okay. I entered 29.6, but okay. Where our field will be in here. Alright, let's see. Really don't see it at all. Oh, she does skip the fuel data. Okay, we still have it in SimBrief. That's 44,000. Yep. Or let me come out of the APU on the MFD. We can really monitor it here. 44,000 kilo. Yeah, 42.2 right now. Alright. 269 passengers. 369. What's up with that? I wonder. Cap is not showing as I type. Find that a little bit strange. It's not letting me enter it at all. Very weird. Huh. Guess it does not want to let me enter that. Okay, weird. But we still have our weight on board, so they'll be fine. Are we finished boarding? I think we're still loading bags. Check the progress on GSX. They have 270 passengers actually. 278. It's the real number. Still won't let me enter. Okay. Or maybe that's just for GSX. Alright, boarding is complete. Let's see if we get a final load sheet. I guess not. Alright. Down to getting our performance data. And that will be in here. From in here. Take out performance. Going to sync from our FMS. There we go. Metric altimeter, huh? Is that accurate anyway? Altimeter is 2970. Oh, very low. Yep. That would be correct. Oh, whoops, whoops. Yep. Only by one, off by one. Don't feel like changing it. I'm lazy right now. We're in a simulator. We're not going to kill anybody, and the difference is only one. So, still safe to work with. Alright, so here's the speeds. You're uplinking them in here. And we can go ahead and do a flex takeoff. We don't have a flex temperature, I guess. I printed out as well. Alright. Are confirming the speeds and the flex temperature. Packs on for departure. Flaps 2. Alright. Take that page. We're all ready to go. At this point, we can start going over checklists. Alright, whoops. Pull it up over here. Cockpit preparation, gears, pins, and covers removed. Fuel quantity 42.2 kilos. Seatbelts are on. They're not on yet, so I just forgot about that. It's almost. Seatbelts, no smoking, and no mobile. That's all on. Ref both 2970. Well, oh, oops. Got to set that one. There we go. 2970 in the standby. Go ahead and set that as well. Be at 1006. Translation. Checklist complete. Again, go to the before start at this point. Before start checklist. Oh well, we can look at everything up here as well. Get our fuel pumps on first. We have fuel in the center tanks. We should have fuel in the center tanks. And where's the fuel page? Right there. Perfect. Oh, nothing in the center tank, so leave those center tanks off. Oh, no. Airbus. We can turn them on anyway. Why not? Ground will be at 1 to 1.6. And I'll put ramp on standby for now. Are all of our doors closed? Let's go back. Let's look at everything. Still have that GPU connected. We have the APU on bus, so we can kill the GPU. And we can remove the box over here. Door is still open. Alright. And at this point, let's go ahead and close it. Alright, all doors are closed. And I will go ahead and close, well, not going to close the cockpit door just yet. Let's go over our checklist. Parking brake is set. Take off speeds and thrust. We have that set. Slides are armed. Before we do the beacon, let's get our transponder working. Sim just froze. Yay. Back to the checklist. Before starts, what are we down to? Beacon and nose wheel steering. Let's call the tug first. At this point, we're getting ready to go. Close and lock that cockpit door. Perfect. Thought I had FS Realistic on. I usually fly with it on. Guess it turned off on me, or I just forgot it. Alright, I have it working now. Alright, at this point we can remove the chocks. Chocks are going bye-bye. We're going to call ground. Wait, whoops. .119, that's 1990. Let's contact ground first for pushback clearance. Fully ground, good evening. British Airways 66 Heavy is with you with information X-ray. We're ready for pushback.
Bird 66 Heavy, Philadelphia ground, pushback approved, tail north.
Push approved, tail north. Almost forgot about that, didn't I? Alright. If it's just in profile mode, we can go ahead and get taxi mode up there. Well, probably work better in nav mode. Now we're getting our airport map. We'll take a moment. Operate the ground, we're ready for pushback, tail north, British Airways 66. Cockpit to ground, disregard. Cockpit to ground, British Airways 66, requesting jetway removal. Might just take care of it myself. Anyway. If they actually retract it. Alright, whatever. Not doing it. Bye bye, jetway. Thank you. Alright, so jetway is being moved back. Jetway is out the way. Cockpit to ground, British 66 Heavy. We're ready for pushback. Facing north.
Ground to flight deck, release parking brake for pushback facing north.
Alright. Now it's time for the beacon. Now I want to record my flights so I can get some really nice replay shots. Alright. Once we're steering disconnect. 4-star checklist complete.
Parking brake is still set. Please release parking brake and remove all chocks.
Alright, so they're rushing me now, huh? And we're starting engines. Now are we pushing back? Just see how rushing me, haha. Alright, zoom in a little bit more. Better not damage the aircraft. Please do not.
Ground to flight deck, clear for engine start sequence.
Alright, clear for engine starts. 1 and then 2 in that order. Alright, starting 1. We have the data up now. Engine is turning now. And 2 is coming up. And we have FADEC engines. The fuel system will take care of itself. Here it is.
Welcome on board this British Airways Flight 66. Please give us your full attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this devices is not permitted at any time on board, including in the toilets. Please ensure all personal electronic devices are set to flight safe mode. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed in a seat pocket. Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stored for takeoff and landing.
Close.
Please
We have good
unplug
start
devices from the
on.
power supply when not in use.
We have a good start
If a
on
device
engine 1.
falls into your
Start
seat,
2.
please do not move the seat yourself. Ask a member of the cabin crew for assistance. Hand baggage must be placed under the
Alright,
seat in front
engine
of
is
you
turning.
or securely.
Welcome aboard. We are delighted to have you with us today. Please take a moment to stow your carry-on items in the overhead compartments or under the seats in front of you. For your safety, larger items should be placed in the overhead bin and smaller items must be securely stored. If you need assistance, our cabin crew is here to help. We'll be pushing back from the gate shortly, so we kindly ask that you take your seat as soon as possible and clear the aisles.
Cockpit to ground. Stop. Push back immediately. Not stopping.
Set parking brakes.
Yeah. Just drop the aircraft so violently. I do not like that. That was crazy. Flight controls checked. Ground clearance. Better not have any damage to the aircraft. Now untick that. It's alright. Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start, so we may disconnect the tug. Alright.
Alright, we're disconnecting now. Stand by.
Ground
I've already
clearance.
disconnected.
Ground clearance received. Checklist complete. Alright. Time for a flow. Wait. Does that come before taxi? Look at the taxi checklist. Alright, full laps. That will be 2 for takeoff today. Laps are configured and we can arm those ground spoilers. Radar. Surveillance page. The terrain radar on. Let's get the weather radar on. Or we can really do this as for taxi. So let's go ahead and call for taxi. Fully ground, British 66 Heavy is ready for taxi.
You are still on ramp frequency.
Oh, oops. Fully ground, British 66 Heavy ready for taxi.
Seabird 66 Heavy, Philadelphia ground, runway 27 left taxi via Juliet, Yankee Sierra, Sierra 1.
27 left, Juliet, Yankee, Sierra, Sierra 1. Alright. And if we look at that on the maps,
Seabird
anyway.
66 Heavy, negative taxi via Juliet, Yankee Sierra, Sierra 1 to runway 27 left.
Juliet, Yankee, Sierra, Sierra 1, on to 27 left, British 66 Heavy. You look at Navigraph. Like looking at it on my Explorer. Should have done a taxi briefing anyway, before pushing back. So if we take a quick look. Two 7 left will be over here. So we take Juliet's Yankee, Sierra all the way down to Sierra 1. It's pretty long taxi routes. Alright. That's what we're expecting. Alright. We are ready to go. Let's get our taxi light on. Looks like the taxi. And we can start moving. I forgot about that. Don't know how to get in a turn. There we go. Push it out. Alright, clear left and right.
Street 5185, request pushback.
Pushback approved.
Roger, pushback approved. Blue Streak 5185.
We are all the way down to Yankee. That will be beyond the end of runway 27 right. We're choosing 27 left since we are heavy. That runway is longer. See where Yankee's coming up here. I don't even need to look outside for that. Alright, let's continue the taxi checklist. Alright. Auto brake.
Runway 27 left taxi via Kilo 3.
Reject the takeoff. Takeoff config.
Runway 27 left taxi via Kilo 3
Guessing that
Kilo
mode.
Lima.
Alright.
Hold short of runway 27 right, then Sierra.
All green.
Sierra
No
1
blue.
American 742.
This airplane does take some distance to stop. It is huge, to be fair. Turn off the dome lights. No longer need that. We have sufficient lighting in the cockpit.
Street 5185, runway 17 taxi via Juliet, Echo 2, Echo 1.
Runway 17 taxi via Juliet, Echo 2, Echo 1, Blue Streak 5185.
Piedmont 5934, ready to taxi. Piedmont 5934, runway 27 left taxi via Juliet, Golf, Echo, Sierra 1.
Runway 27 left taxi via Juliet, Golf, Echo, Sierra 1, Piedmont 5934.
Alright, should be clear over here. In our left turn. Wide turns like we're driving a bus. Very long aircraft. Almost 250 feet.
Approaching runway 9 left.
Checklist complete.
Approaching
Keep forgetting to mark
runway
them.
9 left.
Going down to Sierra. Alright, we're clear on Papa. Down to Sierra. Airplane is feeling very sluggish today. Like a 737 taking off. Classic American livery. Beautiful. We're approaching Sierra 1. Oh, what this aircraft is doing. Definitely did beat him there. Yup. Guessing is really first come first served on staying tangents. Wasn't instructed to give way. Fully ground, British 66 heavy, holding short of 27 left at Sierra 1. Alright, we shall be handed off the tower at this point. Over the tower, 118.5.
Approaching runway 27 left.
Make sure. Philly Tower, good evening. British 66 Heavy at 01, holding short of 27 left, requesting takeoff. Line up. Cabin is secured.
Heavy runway 27 left, winds 180 at 8, fly runway
Cleared.
clear for takeoff.
27 left. Pax on. Clear for takeoff, 27 left. Caution wake, heavy 350-10. Now alert people of that. I did it myself. Alright. Nose light take off, landing lights on, and strobe on. Alright, bye bye Philadelphia. We're on our way to Heathrow. Let's make a very wide turn. Large airplane. Alright, go. Stabilize 50%. Alright, we're going Toga. It's not gonna work, huh? Toga. Alright, it's 100 knots. Stick neutral. Try flex into the takeoff. That does not want to work. Rotate. Positive rates. Gear. Collapse. 1. Collapse 0. Philly Tower, Speedbird 66 Heavy, airborne, passing 1,500 feet.
Speedbird 66 Heavy, contact departure.
What's going on with our speed?
Speedbird 66 Heavy, roger, time to maintain 37,000.
What's going on with our speed?
American 1856.
That's a reading computer does not want to work. It's really strange. Alright, Shelby climb thrust. There we go. Alright, got it working. Wants to act really strange right now. Forward to departure. Going for that autopilot. We're up to 5,000. Departure frequency is 123.6. 1236. Fully departure, good evening. Speedbird 66 Heavy is with you, approaching 5,000 feet. We're leveling off.
Speedbird 66 Heavy, Philadelphia departure. Radar contact, turn left, heading 0905, vectors to dish, then on course.
Right, 095, vectors dish, and of course. We are doing that. Certs.
Piedmont 5934, contact Washington Center on 132.525.
Come on.
132.525 for Piedmont 5934.
Just happened.
Good day.
What's going on? My Airbus A350. What are we doing here?
Speedbird 66 Heavy, can you please expedite your climb to flight level 370?
Expedite to 370. Alright. Yes. Directing. Get this off at this point. Standard. Flare above transition level. Alright, we have no after takeoff checklist in here. I don't think any Airbus has an after takeoff checklist. Nothing to worry about. Let's get our speed brakes off. Oh wow, I left this on ignition. The APU? Oh wow, I left that on as well. Definitely don't need that. And like I expected, we're dealing with a little bit of turbulence, mild turbulence, not very much. I would say slow. I would say slow. This is a very smooth flying aircraft. Lower the brightness a little bit. So I can see that bright green flight director a little bit better. If we are getting that crosswind, look at the direction we are actually flying. Pretty cool, isn't it? We are getting that drift from the wind. That Tokyo drift. Get what I'm saying? For you Fast and Furious fans. "10,000 feet. Landing lights off. And get that nose light off. We definitely don't need that.
Welcome aboard this British Airways Flight 66. We are delighted to have you with us today. The use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us. Gracias.
be expediting our climb. Can use vertical speed a little bit. Say so.
American 1856, contact Washington Center on 132.525.
Over to Washington Center on 132.525.
Pull out the transition level and then
American 1856.
American 1856,
back into
contact
that
Washington Center
open
on
sense.
132.525.
Or open climb rather.
132.525.
We have expedite for now.
1856. Good day.
Oh, wow, this is here. Oh, I turned on the flight director. Actually, wonder why our flex wouldn't work. I accidentally turned on landing system instead. So sorry. To be fair, we are losing speed to do this, so can't expedite too much. Have to be able to manage our speed still. Very slow climb, reasonably, just because of how heavy we are right now.
Brickyard 5795, contact New York Center on 118.975.
Switching to New York Center on 118.975. See you, Brickyard 5795.
Over to New York Center, 133.5, and have a great evening. Let's put our flight plan. Alright. Smooth but slow climb, but we're getting up to our altitude. Definitely not expediting. Let's increase speed a little bit.
UPS 7888, descend and maintain flight level 210.
Down to flight level 210, UPS 7888.
Let's see what we're allowed to do.
Brickyard 5795, descend and maintain
What's our
17,000
performance?
feet. Cleared for the DB5 arrival into Pittsburgh, altimeter 2971.
Down to 17,000. Cleared for the DB.
I do not think we can touch that at all.
5795.
Alright, we're gonna leave it alone. Be our speed. Less we do in open speed, will be risky at our current altitude now. Do not want to overspeed. We don't want to risk that. Speed limit exceeded. That's okay. Look at that information. So we're not overspeed.
New York Center, Delta 2308, flight level 230.
308, radar contact.
Oh, look at that. A lot of time has actually finally spring forward in the US. Alright, so I love that that's working. Because before it actually wasn't. Well, just from my last video that I did actually make yesterday from the time I'm recording right now. But looks like Zobo has fixed that issue. It's great since we are flying overseas. At this point, we can go ahead and request oceanic clearance if we're allowed to do that. We're allowed to do in here. Not, we're still just going to fly it. Oh, looks like we can. Oceanic sensor will be. Let's take a look in Navigraph. Coming out of this. Charlie Yankee, Quebec X-ray. That's Gander. It's Gander. Probably about an hour or two from Gander right now, so this is the perfect time to request. And when we reach Gander, that will be after to that. So it's 2 hours away, huh? Or almost 3. I'm sorry. That's the UTC, the estimated time we're hitting it. It's almost 3 hours away though. Current time is 15:16 now.
Alaska 9806, radar contact.
Well, let's actually look at our rail entry points. See what is marked as here. Yep, that will be today. Oh, no. North 5305. Be North 53, West 33. So let's scroll down a little bit. North 53, West 30. Port 28. I could enter North 52 West 50. North 52 West 50 would make a little bit more sense. But anyway, get Gonder. Or yeah, well, it makes sense to enter to that. Honestly. Charlie Yankee, Quebec X-Ray. Just freeze. Oh, alright, back. I still typed it wrong. Sim's lagging a little bit.
American 2602, descend and maintain flight level 230, cleared for the Roebuck 3 arrival into Boston.
Descending to flight level 230, cleared for the Roebuck 3 arrival into Boston, American 2602.
Do that. What's our estimated speed? We'll say Mach 0.85. And let's see. We'll be able to step. Would it be best? Let me look at our performance info. Starting to come up to our cruise.
New York Center, Moxie 787, flight level 300.
Moxie 787, radar contact.
Optimal 3.86. Alright. Want to get there. So I went to 390. 390. Will make the perfect altitude. That's going straight to the mailbox, and we're sending. There we go.
New York Center, JetBlue 772, flight level 330.
New York Center, Speedbird 66 Heavy, requesting step climb to flight level 390.
Speedbird 66 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb 390, Speedbird 66 Heavy. Alright, new cruise. 390. Taking a very slow climb, but hope you guys are enjoying the flights. I sure am. And at this point,
Contact Boston Center on
communication. Over to Boston 132.3, and have a great night. And thank you for the ATC. All right. 1323. And also, let me go onto the surveillance page. Oh, TA is fine. I don't need to go TARA. We have plenty of traffic around us where we are now. Look at the surveillance. Bring all of that data up. Let's say we can just look above. See what that does for us. Alright, since we're climbing, traffic behind us as well. Alright, at this point I will mute the mic, so enjoy the rest of the climb and the cruise. I'm gonna make y'all watch those 7 hours, since I am better at editing than I definitely was before. So I will end the video after, or end the departure part of the video after we get to our cruise, or a few minutes after, for those of you who like to just watch the airplane cruise. But mic's coming off. Enjoy the rest of the flights. I'll be right back on the mic to prepare the aircraft for our arrival.
15,000 feet, cleared for departure for arrival into Kennedy.
Descending to 15,000. Cleared for the Parch 4 arrival into Kennedy, JetBlue 1017.
Descend and maintain flight level 240, cleared for the G-Fun 2 arrival into Boston.
Descending to flight level 240, cleared for the G-Fun 2 arrival into Boston, Delta 514.
JetBlue 772, flight level 260.
JetBlue 772, radar contact.
Selected items from the British Airways shop will be available for you to browse.
Alright. Here we are, about 8 minutes from our top descent. And look at that beautiful sunrise in the background. I can see us coming up on land as well, so very nice. We are almost there. Let's go ahead and start reviewing our charts first. I want to start with that. Alright. Forgot about this here, honestly. So here's our arrival. It will be the Zurich 1 Hotel. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we want to cross Zurich at flight level 140. Flight level 140. I'll zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see it better. Watching the video. Alright. So briefing standard routes may be varied by ATC. Aircraft may be instructed to direct waypoints yet, because approaches could be a little bit long coming into Heathrow, so that does make sense. And here's the routing. Zurich at 14,000 or flight level 140, and Nidget. Then Lima Whiskey 03 at or below 250 knots. Then we have Ockham, and we show cross sets at flight level 070. Well, like set flight level 70, so we can go ahead and cross check, make sure our constraints are in there. Take it to plan mode. I see it 14,000, flight level 140, and at Ockham we have flight level 7,000, flight level 70, sorry, which is 7,000 feet anyway. At 220 knots, 220 knots. Lima Whiskey 03 at 250 knots. So that is the most optimal speed anyway. And then we go vectors to our approach, which will be the ILS 427 left. And that's what we're planning for. So also at this point, look at our, alright, how far are we from the top descent? It's 40 miles. We're coming up on it. Look at our approaches. Arrival approach, sorry. ILS 27 left, I'm sorry. Definitely look at this thoroughly. Alright, our ILS frequency will be 109.5. Final approach course will be 268. We're looking at the performance data. Let's see, let's make sure that is there. We'll do full flaps. Our final speed will be 134. And what will be our winds? I will take what is planned. That is fine. Go ahead and do that. Look at our weather information. awaits, which will be here. Winds are pretty commonly 10 knots at 210. So let's go ahead and enter that. 210, 210 at 10 knots. We should be over London Center now. Yep. That frequency, because we're not getting handed off or anything. So I just keep forgetting, honestly. Well, I guess now it's online right now, so contact the traffic advisory. For now. Our temperature is going to be, let's make sure we get that, 7 degrees. UNH, I keep forgetting about that. It's 1018. Enter. Coming up on our top descents. Pre-select 14,000. Alright, down to 14,000. Alright, it's ILS. Decision height will be 200, so we entered that as our bar row. So our minimums. There we go. Perfect. Descents. Alright, so that page is good. See if our descent starts automatically, or if we have to do it. We're about to pass it anyway. Alright, let's at this point start descent. Yep. Alright, here we go. Airplane does descend pretty smoothly, so should be in a profile descent as well. A little bit below that descent path. Oh, alright, we're right on it, never mind. It's a little bit cloudy below us as well, so we'll go ahead and turn on the seat belts. I'll later turn on the no smoking, no mobile. Once we get to about, I'd say 15,000 feet. London Center is Echo Golf Tingle Tingle. They are not contacting me though. Might just ident if I can. See what happens. Do that in here. Let's go for below. Go TARA. That approach page is complete. Perfect. Alright. Missed approach briefing, climb to 2,000 feet straight ahead until passing 1,080 or DME 0. India Lima Lima inbound, whichever is later. Then 146. Left heading 146. When established, radio 6, climb to 3,000 feet without delay. Continue as directed. In the event of a radio failure, C 11-6. Alright, not expecting one though. And here's our descent path, our glide slope path rather, 3-degree glide slope. And we can cross check our extended center line for the correct altitude. Alright, and one thing I am doing a little bit late now is getting the landing performance. So, sync our weather data. 27 left. There we go. Runway is dry today. Say medium on the brakes. Now, also, if we look at 27 left, let me go look at the charts again. Terminal charts. I'm gonna look at the airport info. The 7 left will be here. Alright. 12,000 feet. 30 about, alright, 3658 meters of runway. Alright, back to our calculations. That is in meters. Alright, so let's do our calculation. Do low auto brakes. Alright, so that's not an option here. Perfect, alright. Alright, brakes medium, perfect. Landing performance data is calculated. Final speed is 134. Because of this aircraft's design, even though it's huge, it can maintain such a low speed on final, which is pretty nice, I think. But since the weather is not so bad, you can also do a config 3. Doesn't change the speed too much, but we can go ahead and stick with that. But I will consider config 4, since in the sim the winds do like to get us a little bit towards final. Alright. I'm gonna install those tray tables. Alright, perfect. Beautiful airplane, my opinion. Take that as a screenshot. Maybe my thumbnail. Let me know in the comments if you find it. Should probably be contacting. Alright, we can still contact the center, never mind. Want to see what London approach is, so let's go back to our charts. Look at our arrival and see it. Zurich 1 Hotel. Not shown on there. Okay. Approach. We are flying this pretty well, so we don't really have to refer to it. I don't see a need for that. Not shown there either. We'll contact London Center, since we can see them now, they're online. And let's go ahead and check in with them. London Center, good evening. Speedbird 66 Heavy is with you. Descending on the Zurich Hotel arrival into Heathrow.
Speedbird 66, London Control identified. Good morning.
Control, you remember that I'm American, huh? So I keep saying center.
London Control, KLM 70 Mike, flight level 220.
KLM 70 Mike, radar contact. KLM 70 Mike, contact Amsterdam radar on 123.705.
123.705, KLM 70 Mike.
London Control, Air Portugal 63 Golf, Lima, flight level 170.
Air Portugal 63 Golf, Lima, radar contact.
London Control, Speedbird 66 Heavy, exiting flight level 190 for flight level 140 on descent.
Seabird 66, descend flight level 140.
Descend 140. Going across 140 at Sarah. It's not so far away, right about now.
Zurich 1 Hotel to flight level 070 into Heathrow, QNH 1014.
Descend Zurich 1 Hotel into Heathrow, QNH 1014. Okay. We're down to 7,000 as well. We really push it at that point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our approach to London Heathrow Airport. Please return to your seats,
Okay.
stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts.
They already
The use of
request us to
lavatories is no
descend
longer
by
permitted at
voice.
this time. Thank you for your cooperation, and we appreciate your understanding. Gracias.
Alright, go into our checklist. I say we can start the approach checklist at this point since we're clear down all the way down to 7,000. Base approach altitude is 3,000, so Heathrow radar 125625. Send. Close. Approach checklist. RF. Local altimeter is 1004. Seatbelts are on. Minimum will be 200. That is set. Runway condition, we have that. That is dry, and auto brake is set. Auto brake medium. Brakes medium. Checklist complete.
Shuttle 12 Hotel contact London Control on 134.755.
134.755 for Shuttle 12 Hotel.
About to be daytime. We do not, well, the sun is rising. We don't really need that local lights. I'll switch it to auto though. we have about 50 miles of flying to go, mathematically.
Ryanair 78 Zulu Foxtrot contact.
On our way.
Control on 120.18.
Yeah, like exit 11,000.
Control on 120.18. Ryanair 78 Zulu Foxtrot.
Turn is looking pretty smooth. Alright, we're still on the 250 knots at this point. We'll get the landing lights on. Passing 10,000 feet, landing lights on, and cabin signs are on. We're on our way. About 40 miles of flying to go. Nice little easy. U-turn. Then straight into final just like that.
Copy, Captain. I will ensure the crew checks that everyone is seated and has fastened their seatbelts.
Did not even announce that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into London. Please turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full
I had to
upright
push the
position
top
and fasten your seatbelts.
for the intercom.
The current weather in London is
I
a
said
pleasant
that.
15 degrees Celsius with no precipitation
But nice
expected.
touch.
Our
Perfect
assigned
timing.
gate is Terminal
I guess that
573.
was.
Thank you for your cooperation, and we appreciate your understanding. Gracias.
By assumption.
Ryanair 32 Echo Echo contact. London Control on 135.425.
Over to London Control on 135.425A, Ryanair 32 Echo Echo.
London Control, Speedbird 66 Heavy, 7000, requesting vectors to final. ILS 27 left.
Speedbird 66, I am extending your downwind for sequencing. Maintain current heading 095 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
That 27 left. Current heading. Requesting ILS 27 left. I don't know why they're giving us 27 right.
Contact London Control on 119.78.
London Control 119, that's most 78, anything ready to see.
Speedbird 66, runway 27 left is not available. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach.
Last minute runway change. Expect 27 right approach. Alright. Flight plan, please. Do 7 right. And take it. To 7 rights. What's going on? I think we requested 27 rights. Where would it be? Want to zoom out. Being shown 27 rights. That's strange. Okay. Seven rights.
Golf Oscar Charlie Charlie Delta, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Star, no star, please.
Descending to flight level 140. Golf Oscar Charlie
None.
Charlie Delta.
Thank you. It's not letting me enter 27 rights. That's weird. Very strange. Oh, ILS. So sorry. Yep. That's what we're taking. Thank you very much.
Golf Oscar Charlie Charlie Delta, contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
118.63. Golf Oscar Charlie Charlie Delta.
London Control, good morning. Sweeper 66 Heavy at 7,000 requesting vectors to ILS runway 27 rights in Heathrow.
Speedbird 66, I need you on an extended downwind for a bit. Turn right, heading 100 vectors for the ILS, runway 27 right approach.
100 vectors for ILS 27 rights. Alright, I want to get down a little bit faster.
Speedbird 66, descend altitude 4,000 feet. Turn left,
There we go.
heading 015, QNH 1014.
Left heading 015 and down to 4,000. It's actually a left turn. It's actually a right turn, my bad.
Ryanair 72 Echo Victor, descend and maintain flight level 230, cleared for the Lipgo 2 Sierra arrival into Dublin.
Descending to flight level 230. Cleared for the Lipgo 2 Sierra arrival into Dublin. Ryanair 72 Echo Victor.
turn
Golf
yet.
Oscar Charlie Charlie Delta, descend and maintain flight level 140.
Alright, approaching 4,000.
Shuttle 8 Tango, descend and maintain flight level 240, cleared for the in-pipe 1 Echo arrival into Edinburgh.
Down to flight level 240. Cleared for the in-pipe 1 Echo arrival into Edinburgh, Shuttle 8 Tango.
London Control, Speedbird 66 Heavy, 4,000.
Speedbird 66, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
London Control, Speedbird 66 Heavy at 4,000. Requesting vectors to ILS 27 right.
Speedbird 66, maintain altitude 4,000 feet, turn left heading 310.
Left heading 310. Thank you. Finally getting them. Probably bring our speed down a little bit, to be fair. 230 knots. Still a little bit far out. See, he wanted to bring us so far out. Airplane does manage speed very well. We'll have to say that. Runway heading is 268. Runway change will now be 27 right. Runway change, okay. Briefing is pretty much the same, except our course is 110.3. But we still have that information. Let's look at our performance page. "200 feet. Alright, perfect. Just 7 right is right up ahead. Alright, perfect. Mr. Approach briefing, climb to 3,000, and then right turn heading 315. And once again,
proceed direct, Charlie India 27 Romeo, descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS, runway 27 right approach.
This controller really has a voice crack. Down to 3,000, direct Charlie Foxtrot 27 Romeo, and clear for the ILS 27 right. Alright. Here we go. Here we go.
Speedbird 66, descend altitude 3,000 feet, clear direct, Charlie Foxtrot.
That's what we're doing.
Right. Expect the ILS runway 27 right approach.
All right. Say 210 now. And we could probably throw it into approach mode as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Performance. Get that localizer working. Up. Star. Localizer is 10 miles away to be fair.
Speedbird 6 Romeo, radar contact.
Approaching runway 27. Caution! Caution!
What's that caution for?
Scottish Patrol, Ryanair 10 Delta Whiskey, flight level 360.
Ryanair 10 Delta Whiskey, radar contact.
Alright. In approach mode, we should be. Not activated now. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're on that localizer. Coming right in. Right in. London Control, Speedbird 66 Heavy established on localizer. 27 rights.
Speedbird 66 contacting Heathrow Tower on 124.48 at 5 DME.
Over the tower, 5 DME.
Speedbird 66, roger, contact tower 124.48 at 5 DME.
Alright. Start putting out flaps. London Tower, good morning. Speedbird 66 Heavy is with you inbound for 27 rights, 5 miles out. Correction, 10 miles out.
Speedbird 66 Heavy, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 right, continue approach.
Continue approach to 7 rights. Right, so final.
Speedbird 66 Heavy, speed 160 till 4 nautical miles.
Speed 160 until 4 miles. Okay. Alright. Landing checklist. Seatbelts on. Flaps 2. Alright. Let's say at this point. Flaps 2.
2,500.
Landing gear down. And that's 2,500. Perfect timing. Ground spoilers.
210 at 9er. Runway 27 right, clear to land.
Runway 27 right, clear to land. The profile mode. Trying to click that. Alright. Flaps 4 for landing. Flaps landing. Checklist completes. Coming right in. Alright, let's see here. For DME, we're at the right altitude. We're gonna meet the 3DME shall be at 1090 or 1,000 feet. Close. We're right on the glide slope path, so we're good. Smooth sailing right in.
$1,000.
1,000. Check. 3DME.
Approaching runway 27 right.
At this point, I can go ahead and kill autopilots.
$500. 100 above. $400 minimum.
Continue. Continue. Coming down nice and easy.
$200.
Lagging. Great. Ooh.
100.
Don't dip it.
8, 7, 60.
Countdown starts from 90.
40. 30.
Okay. Lag. Oh.
20.
Crazy amount of lag.
10, 5.
Just messed up my landing. We'll have 4 replay shots. Ground spoilers. Reverse screens.
Runway 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land. American 15.
Alright. Expedite off the runway. They just cleared the aircraft behind me to land.
Seabird 66, exit at Alpha 6 disabled. Contact ground on 121.905.
Alright, we're exiting here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London.
I'm gonna be able to
Did
get
you know that London is home
shots
to
of
the oldest
the
underground
arrival.
railway system in the world? Thank you for
Fortunately.
flying with British Airways. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of your flight crew, thank you for flying with British Airways. The local time is 6:53 in the morning.
Approaching runway 27.
Alright.
Right.
We vacated.
Hold short of runway 27 right, 777 on a 1 mile final.
Definitely have to see for ourselves at this point. Extra hots. Oh, we have brake fans equipped on board. So summary of our landing. Greats on the way down, but lag just got us. So replay shots will definitely not be very good. But we're here in Heathrow after a 6-hour flight. Hope you all enjoyed the flight as much as I did. And we're on our way to find parking.
Delta 58, taxi to parking.
Might be a little bit small, but taking it as parking. Very good turn. This is an okay turn. Is that a Delta? Very nice. GSX can't really find us suitable terminal parking. I have to find it myself. This might be too small anyway. Stand that Sands Engines gave us is too small and occupied. So that one's definitely out of the question.
Taxi to parking via Alpha 9er, Echo Alpha Delta.
Alpha 9er, Echo Alpha.
Very slow into there.
6 Romeo.
Park. Alright. That's where we're stopping. Parking brake is set. We're cutting engines now. Alright, INTO is below 20 on both engines, so you can shut off the beacon. And the strobe. APU's coming on. And we're going to start deboarding passengers.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh hush. Couldn't find me suitable parking really anywhere at this airport, so I really don't care. Ready boarding right here. British Airways. Thank you for flying, guys. Oh, and also menu.
Ground speedbird 20 Romeo, taxi
Options.
to the gate.
Cabin lighting is full.
Romeo, Taxi
Deboarding
departing via
passengers.
Alpha Niner. Echo, Alpha Echo.
Alpha 9 Alpha Echo, speedbird 20 Romeo.
Kill the seatbelts for now. Since we're parking here, of course. Alright, it's parking checklist. Parking brake. I also want to throw the chalks out there.
Passengers bus is coming.
Let's get the chalks. Alright. Parking brake and chalks. The chalk sets. We can kill the. Well, I'm leaving the parking brake on. Wing light is off. Fuel pumps. We can kill them. Bye bye, fuel pumps. Brakes are hot, so I still have the fans on. Monitor our gear. Our wheels. Checklist completes. End of flights. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Alright. How are the passengers deboarding? Alright, these stairs right here. Very nice. Airplane does fit into the gates. Hush.
Speedbird 776 Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Airplane, by the way, perfectly fits into the
Runway
gates.
27 left taxi. 5 cars, Bravo.
Let me take a look.
November 1.